We're going to go ahead and do a reading specifically for twin flames, for the divine feminine, for the divine masculine, just to see what is going on. We have a huge shift today as Venus has shifted into Scorpio until October 17th. This is going to heat things up in your love life and even make it a little bit steamy. Now, this isn't the best placement. Scorpio is considered at its detriment here, which it's okay. It's going to get very, very intense in your love life, though. That's going to be the focus over the next couple of weeks. Your romantic relationships, you're going to crave connection. You're going to crave union, and not just any type of connection. You want something deep. If there's any type of superficial connections kind of going on, these things are going to come up for closing out. And this is like the real deal when it comes to love. This is also going to amplify your emotions and how you're feeling. It's also a time where we tend to have things come up in areas of love. This could be old traumas, wounds, things that you need to unpack, things that you need to process. So it's a very, very deep kind of energy that we're going to go through. This is also coupled with we're in Libra season too, right? So this is like a big focus on your relationships in general, but of course your romantic relationships. This is actually a really positive alignment for any twin flames too. You're going to be craving union. You're going to be craving your twin flame, and I think this is a very positive transit that's going to help the flames too as we're moving through these energies too. So it is going to amplify things. It's all about love, intimacy, going deeper right now, and your desires as we are going to be navigating these energies over the next couple of weeks. Very heightened energies too. So it can also bring triggers and things that you need to work on to the surface. Expect a lot of shadow work around love to be coming up too. It might be things you need to heal or just to work on. Okay, so we're going to start with a reading for the divine feminine. Remember, this is just a general collective reading, so only take what resonates for your specific situation for this reading. This is why I always say do the phone calls with me. You can do them as often as you need them, and people do. And if you need a call with me, you just go ahead and book it on my website under the reading section. I am a healer. I have tons of healings, activations, and clearings on my website. I also do twin flame coaching, which is amazing for helping you through the process as it brings a lot up. You'll find navigating the twin flame journey. So I have all sorts of stuff on my website, sparksofdivinelightshealing.com. I was taking a look at the astrology, and we have a lot of very powerful alignments coming at us through the 26th. Then we have a little bit of a chill, and then we have a powerful destined alignment on the 29th. And then on the 30th, of course, we have a galactic activation portal day, and we kind of wrap the month up. I was telling my flame this morning that it feels like time is going really, really fast the past 2 months, we'll say. Like it just seems to, this month just seems to have gone by really, really fast anyways, right? like we're already wrapping the month up. Feels like we just started it, and I sensed that like 2 weeks ago or whatever. So it can feel like things are moving very, very fast. I always say that as we're moving into the last part of the year. Okay, so we're still feeling the equinox energies, and we're still kind of in those energies right now. This is actually an amazing energy for twin flames too, but for finding balance. And you're going to know if you're in balance and you're in harmony, and oftentimes when you guys aren't, you kind of push apart. That's the separate energy. But some of you guys are really wanting to heal that. I don't want to say fix, but heal that and come closer with your twin flame, whether it is within your union because you're already together, or, you know, wanting to heal whatever rift has caused separation, whatever issues. You guys have been doing a lot of work. Divine feminine, continuing to work on yourself. I know some of you guys have had to navigate separations lately, or you have, and it's all about sometimes yourself and other areas of your life. So if you are navigating these spaces, it's so you can put your full attention on yourself and other areas of your life right now that you're needing to heal. It just kind of depends, because, you know, everyone's in their own kind of situation too, but you're craving union and wanting to be with your twin flame. We have that kind of energy coming up, as I said, through the collective. But let's go ahead and start with a reading for the divine feminine, divine masculine. If you're watching, take this as messages from your feminine. The distance between us is killing me. I long to hear your beautiful voice again. You just want to heal whatever's going on. If there is distance, okay, some of you guys have a lot of obstacles. Like I was telling someone on a call yesterday, something I see in common with a lot of twin flames is the situations that you guys are in. And it depends on how that will play out. Sometimes there are obstacles to being together from the start, and we call these the blocks, right? But it could be actual circumstances, things going on, other partners, whatever it is, right? It's just the circumstances. So sometimes twin flames face great obstacles. These are things that you need to work through. And so sometimes there can be things past your control that can cause that space and distance. It could be timing, you're not able to be together yet. It could be you're with other people. It could be actual distance. Some of you guys live apart and you don't live close, right? Or like just circumstances. It just kind of depends. Some of you guys might be navigating a lot of space. You might have a twin flame that needs a lot of space and that they cause the distance. I call this distancing, right? They might be pushing you away or not ready for union, or you come close and it's like you come close to them and they push you away, or they cause distance or space. It just depends on how this is manifest. This could be actual separations. It just depends on your situation. Any distance, it's getting to divine feminine. Like you just want this connection, you just want union, and you want to work towards it, but you want your masculine to be too. So you might be facing some type of separation obstacles or even distance, and it just depends on how this has manifest into your connection. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. Part of twin flame journey is to awaken spiritually. A lot of you guys are probably already awakened when you meet your twin flame, but they are here to take that awakening to the next level. You'll go through a lot of awakenings, right? You go through a lot of rebirth. And so the theme of the Scorpio energy is the Phoenix. This is a good opportunity or a chance for a relationship rebirth right now. And so some of you guys might need that, right? Like rising up from the ashes. You might have done that with yourself within your awakening, or even several times after ego death. This is a chance to rise up the connection too. And this could be the union for some of you guys too. So this is a connection that awakens you and makes you or encourages you to do the ascension work, because a lot of you guys are kind of avoiding certain areas you need to heal or work on, and your twin flame is the motivation, because you know that it will not align with union until you've done certain things with your life or with your work, and you're going to kind of know what these things are that you need to heal, work on, or kind of fix during this time. So you have awakened to this connection. You know this is your twin flame, you know this is your person, but a lot of times you guys might even, I want to say, question that or not understand the process or what's kind of going on, because sometimes we go through a lot of highs and lows and parallels within the twin flame journey and twists and turns of how it goes. But you know who this person is, you feel it, whether, I want to say in your bones, right? Deep in your bones, in your soul, you're getting downloads, you're being guided to learn this kind of stuff, you're being guided to heal for this union, you've been made aware, you have awakened to this connection, and your divine masculine has awakened you so much. And then sometimes, with that awakening comes the shadow aspects that rise up from that high frequency love energy too. And so you're having to do a lot of healing work through or because of this connection. You were my best friend and I cherished our friendship above all others. You'll find that you're actually really good friends with this person. I hate using that term because a lot of you might be going through a twin flame that friend zoned you or won't commit, because we have a lot of, sometimes you guys are drawing the yin to the yang, right? The opposites. And maybe some of you guys really want union and this person has commitment problems that can show up and things like that. But past that, right? We don't want to stay there. But past that, you know that you can talk to this person about anything for hours. You value the conversations that you have. You're able to tell them anything. You're able to open up with them about anything. It's like a judgment-free zone with this person. I still feel connected to you. Have I waited too long to reach out? Is it too late for us? Some of you guys might be unsure of where this connection is headed or what's going on with this connection too. Even though you always feel the connection to your twin flame, a lot of you guys are being encouraged to connect more on that 5D spiritual level, to connect more to source, to connect more to your twin flame, to their higher self. Some of you guys won't be trying and you're going to have communication coming through or seeing, sensing things, picking up on things from that higher connection. So you're being guided to connect more with their higher self aspect too. My heart keeps coming back to you even though I know you've lost faith in me. And this might be someone that you can't let go of, that you keep on thinking about. You keep coming back to them. They keep crossing your mind, right? And this can be hard too, because it can be very distracting too while you're trying to do other things and you're always thinking about this person. They're on your mind. When they're on your mind, they're on your heart, in your heart. I'm ready to take my mask off. This is like past ego. Sometimes it is the ego clashes that we have through these connections. You want to go deeper. You want to go on that soul level with this person. You want to really, really get deep with this person. It just depends on how that's going though. I fantasize about you. I realize all the mistakes I've made. There's been mistakes made on both sides, but I see a lot of progress. Like you're both working on things and realizing that. So if there are things like one twin flame was doing and the other on the other side, you guys are working on these things. I know you have become aware, and I feel that's why these things come to the surface, and it has a lot to do with programming. And we're doing a lot of clearing outdated old programming during this time and to heal a lot of trauma. And that this connection has made both of you aware of certain patterns on both sides that you guys both need to work on. So I see a lot of progress. I'm scared you will reject me. I need to tell you the truth. All right, so we have separation. Some of you guys have had to navigate separations. We talked about distance, space, separation. You might be having dreams. You might be having a hard time if you're navigating these separations. There might be no contact for some, or minimal contact. And this is just focus on yourself and your own happiness. Some of you guys are having not great dreams. I know people that have had like bad dreams and then they go into the separation, or you're having problems sleeping, not great dreams. You're dealing with healing some type of separation wounds. I was talking yesterday about how some of these go back into past lives, and healing any type of separation, maybe working towards that too within yourself by healing any of these wounds. You know this is your twin flame. We already just talked about that. This is just confirmation. You guys know on those calls I help you with that if you're not sure or just need some guidance on this. All right, home. You just want to go home. It's like your soul guiding you home to source. And the more connected you are spiritually, the more that you will connect to your twin flame, the more you're happy and high frequencies are going to naturally be drawn and gravitate to you. When you're not doing so great and grumpy, when you're grumpy, miserable, and feeling not great in other areas of your life, they're probably not going to want to be around you. I know I hate that. This is the magnetism of twin flames though. And so naturally on the higher frequencies, you guys magnetize each other more too. This is root chakra work. Some of you guys, I've been talking about this a lot, are either living with your twin flame already, want to be living with your twin flame in full union, and might be working towards that too, because we have home coming up. And this could be family things, but more where you're living might be coming up too. Some of you guys might be spending a lot of time at your twin flame's house, or they might be spending a lot of time at your house, or you guys are wanting to, right? Or whatever it is. So this could be representing that next level and spending more time together and actually kind of making that union timeline together. So separateness is you're living your own separate lives. And union is, togetherness. And sometimes this could be represented by just spending more time together and being in the same space, and that you're making a third timeline together, we'll say, right? So we have a lot of split energy right now. Some of you guys might be navigating a lot of time apart, or, you might be having a hard time focusing, and you might have a hard time because you're multitasking and trying to figure things out. You have a lot of options and you're trying to figure out what you want during this time. I think it's important that you're figuring out what you want so that you can manifest your desires too. And when you're decided you're ready for union, you want union, things will start to happen. If you're telling separation narratives or focusing on that, we go into that more. So in order to heal separateness, we want to pay attention to the stories that we're telling ourselves, what we're focusing on, and what we're putting into the universe. Okay, we have sacral coming up. And this can be taken all different ways. Some of you guys, it's just soul growth, planting seeds, and manifesting. We're in such a powerful space for planting those seeds with the equinox and what's coming at us over the next couple of months time especially, and things like that. So pay attention to what you're putting out there during this time. I think is very important. We're in heightened space for manifesting. We're in very high energies because of the equinox, even the next couple of weeks. But you're clearing things, you're releasing things. You might have things coming to the surface. If you're in a relationship with your twin flame, you might have things that you're talking about that are kind of heavy coming up. that you're trying to process and kind of work through. Old baggage or reasons that might have gotten in the way of the connection. If you're by yourself, of course, you're doing that clearing work yourself. So you're doing a lot of clearing and releasing of things. This could be emotions coming up, negativity, negative thoughts, and how you feel about things. All right, you have a soul contract with this person. I think this is very, very important too, that you have a soul contract for union with this person, but you have a lot of shadow work. This person has shown you your flaws, whether being around them and you've seen them yourself, or even pointing them out, and so that you can work on them. And that's not always the most pleasant part of this too. You're both hurting from this. There's been a lot of damage done, maybe from the past of how things went. There's pain in this connection that you guys need to heal, because we have healing your heart chakra, mending your heart coming up right now. You want to fix this connection. You want to heal this connection too. All right, some of you guys are going runner. You might be leaving when things get hard, or your partner they might be getting triggered. You might be getting triggered, and kind of what we call this the runner card of not standing and facing things. So maybe you both having a hard time having difficult conversations that might need to happen, or you've been having some difficult conversations and you're trying to avoid as well too, or they are too. We have clearing karma coming up right now. Some of you guys have had some divine intervention coming up in your lives to lead you back together and to get you on the right track with this union. You've been through a lot since you met this person. All right. Some of you guys are fed up and ready to walk away and like cut ties with this person, but maybe you're being guided not to. I know that's like message of the day. Don't give up on this connection, okay? I know it's getting hard for some of you guys. Don't give up. Stay manifesting. Stay focused on this, because a lot of you guys have been going through a lot of tower moments and crumbling. That's annihilation of the false self, of the ego. You're going through a lot of that during this time, so this might be triggering you in some type of way. You guys might have been doing a lot of inner child healing and family stuff. This could be connected to your finances. If you had family problems in childhood, you might have financial problems later on. So when you go back in and you heal your inner child, this will help you to flow more and to attract more abundance into your life. We see, once again, because the root chakra has been coming up a lot in this reading, really healing your root chakra is going to help you. Inner child healing. Okay, some of you guys have been taking on a lot of responsibilities for other people. We have the 10 of Wands, and of course it's in reverse. Okay, this is like taking on a lot, but it's in reverse, so there's some type of block here. Okay, you guys have been an empath. You've been absorbing a lot of energy, and you've been letting people use you. And this is like people-pleasing energy. We deal with that with Libra season. But some of you guys, maybe because of your twin flame might have really strong boundaries, and you might not have very good boundaries, or vice versa, right? But this is a reading for the Divine Feminine. You're being guided to say no and to let go of connections that are not serving you in some type of way. I know, especially when you have people that are draining around you, playing the victim, not doing the work. This is like, you need to also have discernment about taking on too much from other people. This can affect your energy. Sometimes when we're taking on a lot of negativity from other people, it can really affect our twin flame union. This might be actually something your twin flame has been helping you with. Like I always say that I know mine always helped me a lot with boundaries and helping me to strengthen my boundaries and things like that, because of course that's what they do, right? Things like that. So you might need to have good boundaries during this time. And this can manifest in all different areas of your life too. It can be around your work, it can be around your personal life, it can be around your relationships, it can be around people you're letting into your life. We have the moon energy right here. This can represent water signs, which I like because we're in that energy. Sometimes it can represent like that Scorpio energy we're in, or even Cancer or Pisces. And this is things coming out. This is like, you're really unblocking your intuition. You need to pay attention to your intuition and your guidance. And things that resonate with you during this time may have a message for you. So you might be like watching this video, something resonates, it's for you. Or it might be speaking specifically to you, finding this. Or it could be obviously the internal intuition. It could be downloads you're getting, dreams, anything you're picking up on with your psychic gifts and abilities. So this is also strengthening your psychic gifts and abilities. So we have a lot of that kind of energy. We're in between eclipses right now. Eclipses help to align us with your destiny. If you guys have been in separation, expect to come together with your twin flame. Expect reconciliation. It might not happen right away. Slow it down on that. But you're working towards reunion and union, a lot of you guys. And then if you guys have been kind of in that reunion stage, because there's different stages, expect to shift into union kind of stage as we're moving through so much of these energies. There's a lot of destiny in the air right now and stars aligning as we're in that eclipse gateway, but we're also going through this Venus and Scorpio shift. It's really, really positive for the twin flames. I was telling someone yesterday, the rest of the year will be too, because we had a rough start of the year for the flames, but it's very important and a part of your shared destiny that you guys are coming together. So we have the Knight of Swords, and this is your flame wants you. This is your divine masculine. There's change in the air. So when we have Scorpio, it's ruled by Mars, which rules our sex drive, but it's also ruled by Pluto, which brings changes into our life. So we have a lot of change energy in the air. But this is your masculine knows they want you, and they are coming in very, very strong, whether they're needing to work through some blocks, but they are, when they decide they want you, they come in impulsive. They go for what they want. They get what they want too, right? Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles, but it is in reverse, and this is my, you know, it is like a manifesting energy, but when it's in reverse, it's letting go of people, things, and situations or past issues. Some of you guys might feel lonely right now because you've been doing so much clearing for this union. You're letting go of old friends, right? You're letting go of old situations. You're clearing a lot of toxicity fast from your life, but that's why your frequency was going up. Like I could see, let's say maybe old friends, and you might be tempted to reconnect, but it's because of letting go of all the people you have that your frequency is rising, right? Okay, so you've been doing like a lot of clearing of things and letting go, but this is also a control card. What did I see yesterday? I saw a post and it says, you know, love makes you feel out of control, and it does, and sometimes that's why we don't like that, right? We're like, and that's why sometimes people struggle with that, I feel, because of the love is an energy, right? And it's something that we need to learn how to navigate, we shall say. Okay, so we're going to do a reading for the Divine Masculine. I do have activations on my website for today. You can still do the equinox ones today. Any of the stuff that's on my site, you can always do it. We're still in those energies, so I kind of leave it up a couple days, right? So you can do anything in my shop. I'm going to be doing healings and activations today. I do, obviously, them all the time, but I have special stuff up for today. Check it out in my shop. Let me just see. Okay, so check out my shop, what I have going on. I have stuff up through the 26th, like a lot of stuff. So we want to take advantage of the equinox energies. It can set you so far ahead. I see a lot of people that try to, not picking, but I see a lot of people that try to not do the healing and skip it, and they come back together after separation with their twin flame and end up in separation again. So it is very, very important that we're healing more to be able to maintain not just our own higher frequency, but with our twin flame. Okay. So healing, big time for ascension happening. We're going to do a reading for the Divine Masculine, Collective, Divine Feminine. If you're watching, direct messages from your masculine. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. I'm sorry. This person loves you and they know that they love you. They're in love with you. I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye. This person has a hard time getting you off of their mind. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. Our love was too intense for me to handle. I needed a break away. This person gets overwhelmed easily by the connection and the intensity of either Divine Feminine's energy or just the connection in general, or their own intense feelings that it triggers. I always look for you in airports as if we'll be at the same place in the world. And I love this because some of you guys, if travel is a factor, I see a lot of twin flames that want to travel together, or even that distance of living apart. This could be symbolism for you guys too. I hate seeing you with them. All right, so we have Scorpio, Loki, jealous energy, right? And possessive energy. This might be a factor too if you're Divine Masculine. Sometimes they want you like a certain distance, but they don't like when you get too far from them. And if you're getting really social during this time, they might not like that if you're just getting a life or hanging out with others. I've been manifesting you. This Divine Masculine has been manifesting you in union. I always say they might be casting love spells, whether they're not unaware, right? Unaware, that's the energy right now. They might be sending out love spells, whether they're aware of it or not, into the universe, right? I'm holding on to the memories of us. They sit and think about things a lot. I've been working on myself, and I'm not the same as before. They've been changing, like I said. Both of you have been working on any factors that have come up in the middle. I can't let you go. Okay, so we have Balance. This is the yin to the yang energy. Two sides of the same coin, whether you realize that or not. Sometimes we don't, right? You're like heads and tails, opposites, right? But it's two sides of the same coin, divine feminine, divine masculine, being guided to merge together those aspects and to balance those. Okay, appreciate. Stay in the energy of gratitude. Your twin flame appreciates you. See the blessings and practice appreciation. Okay, we have runner energy for some. Some of them are escaping from their emotions. I know it might be overwhelming. They might be shutting the other twin flame out. I say avoiding and things like that. All right, once again, we have travel messages. Some of you guys are guided to travel. I've been doing a little bit of traveling lately and making some plans. Some of you guys need to get out of your box. It'll make you feel a lot better. You get stagnant when you just sit around in the same spot, right? Some of you guys need to get out. But this is also about the twin flame reading too. So some of you guys might be actually going to meet face to face, or you might be going on a holiday together, going on some type of adventure. Get ready for new experiences. Some of you guys have been getting ready for that. A lot of you guys have been guided to like get your passport if you didn't have one, or to make some type of travel plans. Your twin flame might be trying to make them with you in some way. All right, we have something that's going to happen in the winter. Some of you guys feel out in the cold. We're going to see big shifts over the rest of the year, I was saying, in a positive way for the twin flames. You guys have been doing a lot of work. Connect with community. Nurture other relationships in your life. This could be friends, but I love this because it's building community, building spiritual community. This might be part of your twin flame mission, and you guys might kind of have glimpses of it or know that. All right, so divine masculine is feeling guilty. They know they've caused damage too in this connection. There might be things that have come up. This might be a secretive person, and they're learning how to communicate and talk more about whether their feelings or things going on. All right, this person is always daydreaming and thinking about their divine feminine. They are longing for you. They want you. There's that energy, whether they share it or not. They want you just as bad. They're always thinking about you. This person is trying to detach so they can clear their mind though. They might come across as cold, aloof, detached, or acting like they don't care, but it's anything but. All right, we have reunion in the air, and this is like literally you guys always come back to each other. You might be learning a lot about this connection and realizing that you guys are being brought back together because you guys are destined to come into union, and if it didn't go good, we have that too. All right, this person is sick and tired of some of the cycles, problems, and they're kind of over it. But they know that some of their own decisions have contributed to getting it to this place too. So needing to heal this, whatever's going on underneath. This person is looking at divine feminine social media all the time. They might be getting tarot readings. They might be doing readings on their divine feminine on the situation, because this is like psychic gifts. This could be someone with psychic gifts and they're tapping in that way. They're getting downloads. They're trying to see what's going on with you. But we also have, this is like my double life card. They might be someone who really values their independence, and that could be part of the problem of why you guys might be having issues, because they're prioritizing ego separateness over union. And this could be an issue, maybe not for everyone too. So there might be some type of distance. This person might be giving you the cold shoulder. This could be breakup energy, separation energy. I say shutting you out, pushing you out, and things like that. They might be unsure about what to do during this time. They're in that thinking energy. I always say it puts twin flames into this reflection and sitting around thinking indefinitely energy, right? They're thinking about what to do and what decisions to be making right now. We had a lot of karma. They're getting a wake-up call about this too. And so this is awakening, but they're coming back out of it. This is like renewal energy, getting a sense of clarity and learning from past karmic lessons and things like that. Okay, we have the Three of Swords. Some people, there's third-party energy and karmics, but not for everyone. This just could be heartbreak. This person has been through a lot prior to meeting you. They've been through a lot of betrayal, heartbreak, and things like that. If they've been keeping you at arm's length, they're not letting you in. This is why. It could be fear of all different kinds and things like that. And sometimes this goes deeper and things like that. This person has been through a lot of loss in their life. They've been through a lot of hardship in their life. They're healing their heart chakra from other things too. This can be from the union, but it's from deeper prior to that too. So we have the Hanged Man, and it is in reverse. That's my limbo card. And this person might be trying to stay distracted. They might be avoiding the connection, reality, ignoring their feelings. And this might be a negative pattern for them too, of how they deal with things or deal with their triggers or are dealing with the connection. We had the Eight of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. Usually this is like manifesting. They're giving up. They're in this energy of giving up and just not feeling like doing much. Other areas of their life might not be going well. They might not be putting in the work. And I mean on this relationship, like I always say that, like if they're putting in the effort, it goes amazing. But if they're being lazy and not putting in the work, they know what to do, then it might be having a block here. And there might be something going on there. All right, this person has a crush on you. They admire you. They are going to come in with some type of romantic offer with the Page of Cups. And this is like communication though, right? And this is like love messages. This is conversation. They're going to start telling you more, talking to you more, opening up. Whether this is apology or just throat chakra, sharing how they feel. Once again, this is water energy. This is my Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And this is amazing because we're Scorpio and Venus. This is going to help us to open up communication and to go deeper and to share our feelings too. So this person does want you. They love you. And this is going to probably become more and more apparent. But we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And our aces are new beginning words. But this is my card of blocks. There are blocks that are coming up in between you. Whether you guys are throwing the blocks up or there's just distance, lack of clarity, lack of communication has been an issue. Maybe this person shuts you out. They might silent treatment you. They might ignore you. They might not take your calls. They might, leave you unread or unread. So there's something kind of going on here. Like some type of blocks. For some, this could be not getting along in argument and some type of disharmony. And this is like blocks are clearing though. These blocks are only coming up to be worked through. And when you guys can work through these blocks, you get into a really beautiful space of harmony and union together. And you kind of, you get really far together. So the blocks come up to be worked through on each side. Both twin flames have blocks around love. That's what it is. But this is more communication block with the Divine Masculine. And this could be mirrored in your connection in some way. But these are all blocks around love too, right? Even though that is communication. So both of you guys have wounds and have built up barriers and blocks around love and different ways that make you tick and different work that you need to do to come into this union. Oftentimes you guys only trigger each other because you're so opposites in different things, right? But you guys are here to help each other to heal certain things and to work through any of these blocks so that you can stay in that harmonious union too. So we have throat chakra coming up for the Divine Masculine and kind of working on that. All right, I'm going on that note, but if you guys need me, just go ahead and book me on my website. I'm going to be around doing anything today. If you need healings, readings, book me on there. Go with what calls you in my store and have a beautiful day.